Before Fit First Responders, I was at probably the lowest point in my life. I'd been trying to claw up. 2015, I got real sick. I had a peritoneal infection that my colon ruptured when I was on shift, and I got a nasty infection where I ended up spending 3 months off of work. I was in the hospital for about a month, had to get a colostomy, and then when I got out of the hospital, I had to have home health come take care of me. I had a resting heart rate of 120. I had been on antibiotics for a total of 3 months before it was all over. I was on a 10-pound lifting restriction. I couldn't take care of my kids. Like if my wife wasn't there to take care of the house, then someone else had to be there because I physically couldn't pick up my daughter to change her diapers because I just existed at that point. Mentally, it broke me. I couldn't even appreciate it so much at the time because every day was just running out the clock until the sun went down again. I'd sit in the chair until I was uncomfortable, and then I'd go lay in the bed until I was uncomfortable and go back to the chair, and then that was just the cycle. Even when I came back to work, the drive was gone. It was just, every day it was just, how do I get to the next 12 hours so I can get back in bed? I had completely withdrawn from my family. I wasn't, my kids are little. They want dad to be there. They want dad to play with them. I wasn't in a position, even when I got healthy enough where I could do that, I didn't want to. And that was hard to come to kind of terms with, is that I'd shut my family out. My wife had done an amazing job of taking care of everything. She took care of the whole household and adopted me as another kid, basically, while she was getting me healthy. And then I didn't take that step and go forward. I was just shut down completely. I started making a lot of bad choices. A lot of negative influence. Got it. And I was really in danger of just letting all the good things I had, just let it all get away from me. And mentally inside my head, my son is 6, and he would tell me, he's like, Dad, I want to be a paramedic like you when I grow up. And I remember just like, instead of like celebrating that, like that tore me apart inside. I was like, no, you don't want to be me. I really said, I was like, you don't want to be me. You don't want to be like Dad. And I was really thinking, I'm like, I would really tell myself, like, the day's gonna come where he's gonna learn, he's gonna see the truth. And that was where I was coming into the program. When I got healthy enough to get the colostomy reversed, I had gained so much weight out of the hospital that it wasn't safe. The surgeon wouldn't do it. So I had to live with it for another 3 months. I went on this crazy crash diet to get back down, get the reverse. Weight instantly came back. I walked into FFR at my absolute heaviest. I broke 350 on the scale. At work, I couldn't do the job anymore. I couldn't pick up bags and carry them like I should. I definitely, any of those high intensity situations, if I was out there on my own, like, I wasn't gonna be able to do it. I needed the other people. I needed the fire department there. I needed law enforcement. I needed the team there. And I think in my head, I just I talked myself out of it as like, well, I'm gonna take more of the coaching role. I'm gonna direct. And realized I took myself out of the equation, so I wasn't getting in there and get hand stuff done. I'm gonna go make a list or go talk to somebody because I can't do the physical part of the job anymore. That's where I was, and I couldn't even think, like, what's the future for me. It was just, I just need to get through this shift. That's where I need to be so I can get back into bed. That was where I was at. After FFR, game's completely changed. I don't even recognize the guy who walked in anymore. Physically, I've dropped about 50 pounds since I've walked in. I'm under 300 on the scale. I've put muscle on. I can tell. I can lift. I can actually pick up some heavy stuff for the change. I'm probably in the best shape of my life. I've never been an athlete ever, and now that I can actually, some of the other people out here in the field, that not only can I actually keep up with them, I can actually put some of the guys down and actually keep up and pass them in a lot of ways. That's huge for me. That's never been the case in my life. Mentally, I feel like there's just been this whole gate is open. This has been the first time in my life where I've actually set a series of specific goals of just, as they came through, of like, I want to get my 200-yard sprint down and to less than a minute. I did that. And it was the first time I actually said, I've put in the work. I deserve to hit this goal, so I'm going to go do it. And then I just did it. I wanted to break 400 pounds of my deadlift, and so I did it. So now it's kind of this new tool. Now my brain is hungry. It's like, well, what else is out there? I mean, I can't even see the horizon anymore. So I'm ready, I'm getting books, I'm getting stuff, and getting, some better leadership training and things like that, just to go and see what else is out there. And I feel like I can actually be like the example to my family and the kids that they deserve and that they need. Emotionally, I feel rock solid. I really do. I mean, a lot of the things in life that used to just completely would derail either a shift or a weekend or something like that. It just feels like, it's gravel. It's just small. It's not even, I can't even understand. And that's the part I get, is like, that was so huge at one point and was so big and so scary and whatever. I can't even understand that. It's not even the same language. I don't relate to that anymore. Physically, I'm down to 3 pant sizes. None of my duty stuff fit anymore. I was literally on shift trying to figure out how I was going to take care of a patient and hold my pants up at the same time before I realized, like, oh, this is real. This is actual results, With the family, I've never felt more close to my wife and my kids than I do right now. They're excited for me. They see a new me, and not just like the guy that I once was, but even someone bigger and better than that could have ever been. My son's excited when he sees us and we go out to the grocery store, and he sees me making the right choices in my nutrition and stuff like that. He knows what I'm doing, and he knows why I'm doing it and how important that is. My daughter wants to play with the foam rollers and stuff we have at the house and stuff like that. She wants to be like Dad and roll out with me. And my wife and I are finding some common ground. She's always been more of a runner. My knees couldn't handle that. And so now we're actually in that position where we've actually got some crossover, and we've got some more stuff to do together. It's such a new and exciting thing, because I can't see the limits to anything anymore. It's absolutely at where I used to just see one complete narrow path. Everything's completely open. Everything's on the table. So I'm excited. As excited as I am today, I can't imagine where another 6 months from now, a year from now, another 6 months after that, where we're going to end up, because there's just no telling. I am Nick Coffman. I am fit for duty, and I am fit for life.